You're listening to the Sans Pants Network.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
I'm also Joel.
Plumbing the Death Star is a comedy pop culture podcast that asks the important questions like, what fictional robot would you send back in time to protect the Connors?
Okay, so the Connors, John and or Sarah. In the first one, they send back the father of John Connor because he does the thing that you should never do and fall in love with the person you're
Can't
protecting.
be doing that. Kyle Reese, yeah?
Kyle Reese, who's not a robot.
No.
He's a man
just a
with
man.
cum in his nuts.
Yeah, and that's why you shouldn't send back a man with cum in his nuts.
And then he comes those nuts.
Yeah, and that's how you get a John Connor.
Then John Connor's born.
And so then you got to be like, that was a problem.
Yeah,
we sent a man to do a robot job. So then they send back a robot. And the robot protected John Connor. And then they go, right, that robot's doing a good job. And then I forget, but then John Connor gets shot again. And so then we're like, damn. If only we had another robot. And then they send that robot again. They send that robot back that protected him to kill John Connor.
I like that with the Terminator.
Which timeline do you want to go with?
Yeah, I know. It's so.
Because with the Terminator franchise, it's like, makes sense. Losing it. What's going on? 3 timelines.
Because there's...
Freaking.
Is it Nick Stahl? Yeah, John Connor.
Yeah, so Terminator 3, Rise of Machines.
Yes.
John Connor survives that.
Okay.
Sarah is
It's already passed away because the machine, the rise of the machine hasn't happened.
Yeah.
But it
got delayed.
It didn't get stopped. Yeah, it
And
just
then
got
the
delayed.
twist for the movie is that John Connor doesn't die, but the world still does get nuked.
And yeah, he's in the situation room to be I'm connecting on the bodies.
And then
And
the
his
Terminator.
abs are the situation.
Yeah.
That's a little Jersey Shore reference for you.
And then we got
Appreciate it.
Salvation.
Yeah.
With Australia's own Sam Worthington.
That's true. And Salvation, who can remember? But in Terminator 2, is our robot replacing Arnie?
Yes.
Now,
So it's the Terminator 2. So we're going back in time to protect John.
yes.
And I guess a bit Sarah.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
a bit later on.
So, and also my next question is, if it is Terminator 2, I mean, it could just be a generic one, but if it is Terminator 2, does our robot also need to bond with the boy? John Connor, I know his name.
I like the way you said the boy. The
boy. It's kind of like I'm
with that boy.
it's like I'm a wealthy, distant father and I need to deliver some bad
Where's
news to my son.
the boy?
Bring me the boy. You will not inherit my mansion, Jonathan.
Jonathan,
Yes, father.
I've given all of my money to this dog.
The dog is your father now, Jonathan.
Woof.
He agrees with me. He believes it to be a sound decision, Jonathan. Out of my sight, Jonathan.
Do I need to take care of the dog, father?
No, and
Dad?
I, because the money is my dog's, am about to be destitute. I have nary a threepence in my bank account, Jonathan. The dog owns the manor, the grounds, the servants, and I will live on the street. There is a taxi cab coming for me in the morning. Good luck. Good dog. The dog is yet to be named. I leave that to the dog. Be gone, Jonathan. There's some strange stuff happening in that household.
Rich people are crazy.
Rich people be doing bonkers shit.
Okay, father.
But yes, so
right.
does it need to basically hit the
Look,
points?
you can choose this as protecting Sarah.
Okay, whatever
or
that form
John,
that takes, I
whatever
suppose.
you'd like to do, and you know what? If it bonds with the boy and or mother, that's up to you.
That's
Yeah,
fabulous
as long as
stuff.
it protect
Yep.
and stop Judgment Day, I guess.
Okay. Oh, so that's part of it too.
I just no one likes to protect.
Okay,
But-
so it's like you can
gotta
protect.
protect.
Well, Judgment Day is stopped by
Yeah.
John Connor not being
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah. So by keeping John Connor alive, you've stopped Judgment Day.
Okay, fabulous. It's kind of like protect. Excuse me. Protect.
Yes.
the Connors, and then anything else is gravy. You know?
Yeah.
You stop Judgment Day, you bond with the boy, you get a funny going down in the lava, thumb up.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So that's all good.
All great
That's
things.
truly delightful if that happens.
Absolutely
But it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. You just got to protect the Connors.
Okay.
Doing that fucks me up because, I don't like
stops
doing
you.
it. Protect John Connor. Anyway,
Well,
yes.
you could stop doing it.
Yeah, but it's also a bit fun.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
So you got to protect John Connor, and Sarah is in prison at the time at the
Gotta
start
bust
of
her
the
out
film.
too.
So you need someone that will bond with John without necessarily bonding with Sarah first. I got a really obvious choice.
Okay.
Vanessa Kensington, aka Fembot, from Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me. She's got
Okay.
machine gun jubblies.
Whoa!
So that protects.
Groovy, baby. Yeah.
John Connor will be fucking stoked. He's a 13-year-old
That's true.
annoying sack of shit in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie. But I can only assume his hormones are going crazy.
Where is she going? Because obviously, when you're Terminator and you go into the past,
Yeah.
you go into a bubble,
Yep.
and you freaking naked.
Uh-huh.
Where's she going to
So-
get clothes? Same place?
So she, I guess, pops up into outside a biker bar
And it's Elizabeth Hurley.
with Hurley, and she is naked.
Yeah.
So
Where's she going
what's
to
she
get-
doing? Is she
Well, she's
gunning,
got-
is she gunning down?
Yeah.
She, I mean, yeah. she
using
can-
her lovely
Now, I
job
guess-
to destroy those
At
bikers.
this point in time, does she know she is a fembot, or is she still acting under the guise that she is a spy?
No,
Yes.
she's a
Does she miss
fembot.
Austin Powers?
She doesn't miss Austin Powers.
Okay. Is Austin coming too?
Is Austin coming?
Back in time, baby. Yeah.
Well, it's the future for Austin.
Whoa.
He's from 1969.
That's true.
Yeah.
It'd be a grim place for Austin Powers, I think.
Well, no, because he's
think
already
it'll
in the
break his
90s.
spirit.
No, but he is in the. Do you remember the movies?
He already
Yeah.
goes to the future.
The first one's him going to the future.
Yeah, but not this future.
Which future?
What future?
The
90s?
The 90s? Or the 80s?
He goes to the
Or
90s.
does he go to the far future where it's run by robots?
Well, I just think even the 90s of Terminator 2 is sort of
The
grimy.
90s of Terminator 2 is the same
It's the
90s.
90s.
It's just the
No,
90s.
it's a different 90s.
It's the
the
same
90s.
90s.
It's not. He's
The whole
not.
point is it's the same 90s.
He's not in like
What are
a
you
nasty
talking about?
underpass or. You know, it's kind of grimy. The 90s of Terminator 2.
that's
You're
that's where he's
describing
at.
America.
Yeah.
Where does he go in Austin Powers?
England, isn't it?
England is nicer in the 90s.
Maybe.
He's also constantly at like his pad and stuff.
Yeah, well-
and shagging.
I'm sure there were
He's
places.
not doing much shagging in
I'm
T2,
sure
dude.
there were places.
Actually, he's
in
not
the-
doing much shagging in The Spy Who Shagged Me, because despite the name, he went back in time and the fat bastard went back in time and
Yeah.
stole his mojo.
That's true. That's a great point.
I've lost me mojo, baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
You'd be a good Austin Powers.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's a fun voice to do.
Yeah.
Shagadelic, baby. Yeah.
And also because every time you knock your glasses and you look, they just like look askew. That's good.
Yeah.
your Austin's very nasal too. like that nasal British.
Do I make you horny? Do I make you horny, Terminator 2?
You sound like Noel Fielding.
Yeah. John, where's your mother?
I'm here to protect you, baby.
I'm gonna shag your mum, John.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Yeah. That's dirty the fucking bar, eh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shag your mom. Woohoo!
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, baby.
Your parents sound hot, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Your parents sound shagadelic.
Gotta go a bit more nasal. Shagadelic,
Shagadelic, baby. Your
How does that
parents
scene? How does that scene play out? He's like, "What's the name of your dog?" Right? And then they're like, John's like,
We don't have a dog?
Junior or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Your parents are dead.
Yeah.
got some bad news.
Your parents are making me horny, baby. Yeah."
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Well, the good news is
not
Austin's not
Austin.
going.
No,
It's-
it's a fembot.
Yeah, it's a Fembot. So the Fembot, I mean, I'm assuming if the Fembot programming is there, but she also does have the personality from Austin Powers.
well, yeah, it seems like she can do both.
Yeah. Which is like
Find yourself a
probably-
robot that can do both. Be a person and be a fembot.
Be a fembot. Yeah, nice.
And so without trying to kill Austin, I think she'd be pretty good at protecting John Connor.
Absolutely.
Machine gun jubblies. And also she understands living in, human society, unlike the Terminator.
Yeah, John Connor's not going to have to teach her what stuff means or anything like that. Make her smile.
Yeah. She doesn't need to remove a
yeah.
chip.
No.
She doesn't need to acquire guns.
No, she
she's
has
got
built-in machine gun jubblies.
Yeah, absolutely.
John Connor will talk to her without second-guessing himself.
Yeah. Is it...
Friendlier.
Yeah. How's he...
almost like, there's sort of like, it's like a friendly person there as opposed to like the Terminator.
Yeah. The man that her mom has been like, watch the fuck out for this guy.
This guy will kill you.
But do you think the scene where the Fembot comes in with John Connor to Sarah Connor, she's like, I've got your teenage son here with her big pointy machine gun boobies, is Sarah Connor going to be like, what's happening here?
Well, because you can hide the jobs.
Get away from my son?
She can hide the jubblies.
Okay, fair enough.
They can go regular can mode.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And she could be
That's the whole reveal with Austin Powers.
Yeah, I remember. She whoop, and then
the barrels come out.
Yeah.
And then Austin's like, how did I miss those, baby? Yeah.
How's she going to fare against the cop Terminator?
Yeah, the T-1000.
T-1000.
Well, here's the problem.
Okay.
And I've been thinking about this the whole time, because if you remember correctly at the start of The Spy Who Shagged Me, when she goes machine gun jubbly mode, she doesn't kill Austin straight away. So then her second move...
Yeah.
The second, so she plays two cards. One, machine gun jubblies.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. Ineffective. Second move, self-destruct.
But that was to kill Austin. And that was a program by Dr. Evil to be like, I need you to kill Austin in any way, shape, or form, right?
Yeah.
I.e., crush it, kill his soul.
Of course.
Heart and his spirit.
Break
by
his heart,
marrying him and then revealing that you are just a fembot.
Yeah.
And then you tried to shoot him with the machine gun jubblies. But
Sure.
that didn't work. Well, if I blow myself up, I'm
Yeah.
in this confined area.
Well, I'm sure he will.
I'm sure the blast will get him.
But
She
instead,
didn't realize.
instead he's fine and he dances through the hotel with no clothes on.
Yeah.
And
Do
now
we-
he's single again.
So in this situation, the Fembot. Now, the Fembots are made by Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Yes.
$1 million.
You're so good at impressions.
Yeah. Well, let's get that one again. $1 million.
Yeah. You sound
I just slide
snidely.
into them. I just slide into these characters.
$1 million.
It's very gay. It's like $1 million.
$1 million. Yeah. It's anyway.
Beautiful.
The accent was so bad that I honestly can't remember how a Dr. Evil sounds.
Pushed it out.
Yeah.
Garrison replaced by that.
I just remember him going,
Scotty says no. He's kind of like that. He's like, Scotty don't know.
It's almost like Cartman. Yeah, man.
why are you saying Scotty doesn't know? That's not from Austin Powers.
Isn't his son named Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he say Scotty something? He's good like a line.
You going
No, I
so
think
far?
yeah, you think it was him where he's like, shh.
Yeah.
But he's not saying
Zip it.
Scotty.
Well, no, but I
Zip it.
couldn't, I was grasping at straws.
If you-
Anyway,
you must zip it.
yeah, you must zip it.
It's,
Why are you going Cartman?
it's funny. Well, I mean, I can't help because the only thing I can think of Dr. Evil saying is when he goes, ho! ho!
He's my mini-me, you know?
Ho!
Anyway,
He's my mini-me. Man!
He's my mini-me, man.
give me them cheesy poofs.
Give me them cheesy poofs for my mini-me.
Can you do Fat Bastard?
Yeah, I ate a baby.
That's much better.
Yeah. So, Dr. Evil
Yeah.
makes the Fembots.
Yeah.
Now, this Fembot,
Uh-huh.
is it on loan from Dr. Evil? Because if it is,
Yes.
then Dr. Evil surely has some extra ploy happening here.
He'll probably use it to get $1 million.
Yeah. Now, what's the best way to get $1 million in the 90s?
Rob a bank?
Yeah.
Invest in the .com bubble before it bursts.
Yeah, buy some Bitcoin.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think Bitcoin happened in the
around.
90s.
No.
When does Bitcoin?
2000s?
I think it's like 2013.
the
or something.
mysterious creator that nobody knows who it is or whatever. Yeah, I'm just worried that Dr. Evil has some extra ploy here that could get in the way. That's all I'm thinking as well.
Well, I guess there's two
Is-
routes. It's either she is reprogrammed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that makes sense because that's what happens in Terminator 2.
Oh, that's true, actually. Great point.
The T-800 is a kidnapped and reprogrammed Terminator.
Yeah, okay.
So in this reality, instead of Cyberdyne becoming the, I guess...
What's
the-
Dr.
the
Evil's company
company.
called?
I don't know,
Evil
Evil Inc.
Corp?
or something. Yeah,
What is Dr. Evil's organization?
Or is it just called
Evil?
Dr. Evil?
yeah.
Yeah.
$1 million. You see if you could do better, okay?
I don't know what he sounds like anymore. Who?
Yeah, because I just so they've-
Verticon.
huh?
Verticon Industries.
So they've taken a Verticon Industries
That's weird,
fembot.
because that feels like it should be a joke name. Like, as in,
Yeah.
like, Verticon isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
Yes,
you're
absolutely.
yeah,
thinking,
number 2 is second in command who fronts his evil corporation, Verticon Industries.
like,
Yeah.
Virgin Entertainment or something like that would make more sense.
Absolutely, or Dick and Balls Incorporated or whatever. Dick and Balls Pty Ltd.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Dr. Evil, you know, I guess if it's reprogrammed, he's
Yeah.
got his fingers out of the situation.
I do like every year is Verticon Industries. It becomes the large, I guess,
Yeah.
tech company that takes over the world by making robots. They're all going to be like fembots
Yeah.
with machine gun
High heel
jubblies,
boot crushing
high-heel
a skull
boots.
on Judgment Day.
Whoa!
Sexy.
Except maybe instead of a skull, it's a knot.
Lots of
A
little mini-me's.
non-skeleton.
yeah, the skeleton of a testicle.
Whoa.
Yeah, a lot of like demands for millions of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what ended the world.
I think in this, because he asked for $1 million, and they're like, that's not that much money. And then he asked for $1 trillion billion.
yeah.
They're like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Or
It's
else
funny
in
stuff.
the end, for $1 million, and like we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's the 50s or 60s or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. What are you talking about? So with the self-destruct thing,
Yeah.
so do we think, because if that's her reaction to like immediate danger or like trying to take out a target,
Yeah.
so when she sees the T-1000 for the first time,
Yes.
they enter combat.
She blows up.
She blows up. Does he reform?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, okay.
So
Yes.
you really want to reprogram that.
Do
so they
not go
do
for
not
the
go-
blow up.
Don't blow
Don't
up.
blow up as your second choice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Third?
Maybe I'll give her a gun.
Okay. She's already got a gun.
She got
Machine
two
gun
guns.
jubblies, dude.
But she could have a third gun.
She could
Yeah.
have a third gun.
Is she extra strong? Is she tough?
Yeah.
Fast?
Extra strong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
I
usual
think
robot
so.
stuff.
I think
Acrobatics.
Yeah, she's robot.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Fembots can do flips.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Okay. All right. I'll
Unless
believe you.
I'm worried, I'm thinking about like I'm confusing a fembot with like a lot of vagina or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, you could send the fembot back with like a freaking laser on her head.
Oh, yes! A freaking laser. Yeah.
Killing me today, dude.
Or
Sharks with the freaking lasers. Dr. Evil.
sharks with freaking lasers.
It's Dr. Evil, dude, from the Austin Powers movies.
I don't know what he sounds like anymore.
Yeah.
It's in my head. I'm like, I
I can still imagine Austin Powers, and I can still imagine Fat Boss and Dr. Evil.
Who knows?
halfway between Butters and Cartman.
Is there a way, if Dr.
Yep.
Evil still had his fingers in the fembot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do we think that there's a way he could, with what's happening, he could kill Austin Powers? Because that's what he wants to do. That's what Dr. Evil wants to do.
All right.
Austin-
So,
no, he
let's
doesn't.
see.
No, he wants this. He doesn't want to kill Austin Powers. He wants $1 million. Austin
Yeah.
Powers is just trying to stop him.
Well-
but then he tries to kill him later on.
Yeah,
I
that's what
guess
I'm
at the start of
thinking,
Spider
yeah.
shagged me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he's like, we're well, brothers.
They're brothers.
Yeah, that's true. So this takes place after Goldmember. Okay, fabulous. No, it's good to know where we are in the timeline.
Doctor, I used to think you're evil, but now I can see your nuts. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
And then he looks at the camera and the music goes.
What great movies.
They are great movies.
They're really good.
Genuinely a delight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yes, I think it'd have to be. I think the Dr. Evil's company goes full on evil somehow, unbeknownst to Dr. Evil. Maybe
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
Well, number two,
Number
Scott
two
probably
over.
takes
Scott,
over.
Scott Evil, of course.
Scott Evil
Scott
takes
fucking
over.
hates that his dad isn't evil enough.
Yeah, so that's right. Then he becomes he takes over Cyberdyne's role.
Yeah.
making the evil robot. Mate, what would Scott Evil make then?
Yeah.
I reckon he could probably just make
I guess you're making more of the Fembot.
what's the fucking thing called from Terminator? I've forgotten.
Skynet?
Yeah, I can imagine Scott.
But it would
making
be in the
Skynet.
shape of balls or something.
No, it's Scott.
Scott, it'd actually be
that's
very
true.
malicious.
It would actually be a real problem.
Be a threat. Genuinely, it would be very
If Dr.
bad.
Evil was on the side of the Resistance, their base would be in the shape of balls then.
Yes.
No, it'd be shape of two beautiful ass cheeks.
Yeah.
And the door would be the asshole.
And then it would cut. A lot of people would be like, "That base looks like," and then somebody would be like,
Hams, got your hams for sale.
Exactly.
Delicious hams.
Thanks so much for the ham. Hey, excuse me, is that a hole in one? Nice job, pal.
No one's ever done that before.
That's awesome. I never got a hole in one before. You're the first guy. My caddies, I'll tell you what, I'm blowing too much smoke up my ass. They do not know how to pander to me. You're the best guy ever at golf.
That sounds like you're blowing smoke right up my ass. Is another word for donkey. Did you know that?
We could ride Austin Powers 4.
We have fun.
We could ride Austin Powers easy.
Okay.
Easy dog.
You're playing Dr. Evil.
Okay.
$1 million. Scotty, give me. Scotty. Give me $1 million.
So let's get that again. Scotty, give me $1 million.
That's Dr. Evil.
It's almost fucking Snagglepuss.
Dr. Evil.
$1 million.
Exit stage, $1 million.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Great
right.
choice. Good choice.
So,
Well
yeah,
done.
look,
Okay.
basically, the pros are that John will probably want to talk to her and hang out with
Yeah.
her. The cons are that she might explode too
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
And then the T-1000 will simply just reform and kill John Connor.
Exactly. That's the problem there. Like, even if it gets into the scene where it's like getting to lower them down
Yeah.
into the lava, that might trigger the bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
very true.
maybe John's getting a big old lava.
Yeah.
face full of
Shrapnel in his
lava.
eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
So look, not the best choice.
Yeah.
Though I reckon I'm going to put forward this fictional robot,
Yeah.
who I
Uh-huh.
believe is actually one of the first fictional robots in fiction.
Is it the fucking guy from Lost in Space?
It's not. It's I was
Was
going to
he
say
one of-
P.T. Barnum, but that's not correct.
Yeah.
It's Tik Tok from The Wizard of Oz, but I'm going
Whoa.
from the 80s film.
Okay. The one with the wheelers in it.
Yeah. God, I hate those wheelers
Very
so much.
scary stuff.
Oh, they're terrifying. I hate them. I hate them so much.
So, TikTok, yeah, tell me about TikTok.
He's just a little guy. He talks through
Okay.
his mustache and is like, because things to protect somebody.
Yes.
Sure, one person is great. But you know what's even better? An army. And TikTok is he himself, by himself, the Royal Army of Oz.
Oh, okay.
That's all they need.
They just need
They
TikTok.
just need TikTok.
Does TikTok
He
have
is-
any guns?
No.
a sword?
Maybe.
Grenade?
Can he
I
punch
think
hard?
he gives good punches.
Okay,
Okay.
so I
Yes.
will point out.
Show me a picture of
I'll
TikTok.
show you. He's a round little guy. He is maybe a little slow because
Okay.
he's quite, methodical.
Well, if he gets the job done, doesn't
he
matter
gets the
how
job
long he
done.
takes, yeah.
He can hold things, I guess. Rotund.
What the
round.
hell?
Oh.
TikTok's crazy looking.
Yeah. He's very, very loyal and will, very loyal, especially
Okay.
to the people he's in charge of protecting, because he's in charge of protecting.
Okay,
Dorothy.
so he's slow.
Yeah.
And also, another big problem of TikTok is because he's clockwork. He does need to be wound up,
Okay.
and you don't really know when that's going to run out.
Right. Another problem.
Would you say that in Oz the crime is under control? Because there's flying monkeys stealing people off
Flying
roads.
monkeys not a crime.
Flying monkeys. That's
Did you
just
say
flying,
flying monkeys aren't a crime?
That's not a crime. It's just monkeys
It's just a
flying.
monkey with wings.
That's a monkey with
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping is a crime.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a crime.
The
but like, can a
Wicked
monkey
Witch
commit a
is-
crime?
Yeah, probably not.
No. If you got a dog and you were like, dog, go steal some jewelry.
Okay,
Is that dog doing a crime?
if a dog bites a kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the dog gets put down.
I know, but it's not
Is
getting
that
put-
not capital
It's
punishment?
Not
No.
Are we not putting the dog on
We're
trial
not-
and then finding
No,
it guilty and
there
then
is
giving
no-
it the death
There
penalty?
is no trial.
There's no trial.
the vet is judge, jury, and executioner.
Yes, it's not. He's not
Or is
doing
the
it.
council judge, jury,
It's not-
and the vet's
The
executioner?
vet is executioner.
The
Yeah.
vet is executioner. That's.
Yeah, it's not really a crime. It's just a
It's a
tragedy.
thing that happened.
And you, yeah.
I
Plus,
think
in the-
dogs are capable of crimes, but unfortunately, most of their crimes are just assaults, and the punishment is death.
The dog justice system is
Yeah, it's
truly a
bleak.
brutal one.
yeah.
Stealing, fine.
yeah.
Assault, you're getting the death penalty. Dog.
So when in the return
Yeah.
to Oz, is crime rampant in a way?
Okay.
It's is it the Gnomes King, whatever his name is?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, and the Wheelers are kind of going around, and that woman is trying to steal faces and successfully steals faces.
Now that's a crime.
That is, and the whole of Oz has been turned into stone, I think, or at least, yeah, definitely they've been turned to statues.
What?
So,
Yes.
but
Could TikTok
however,
survive one bullet?
yeah, he's basically indestructible.
Okay.
The
Do
problem
we see
there,
that, or is that a
yeah,
guess?
Yeah, no, we do.
He gets shot in the movie, dude.
Yeah,
Heaps.
Does he?
Yeah.
They shoot TikTok in the fucking head, man.
Yeah, fucking
They put a gun
gangland
to his
style.
brain and they say, "Any
Yeah.
last words, bitch?"
Yeah.
I
Any last
forgot
words,
about
you
that.
bitch, robot,
Yeah, no,
motherfucker.
so I thought
this
that-
is your last chance, cunt.
And then the bullet bearer. And then the
It's the
bullet.
famous words that Al Frank Balmer wrote in
Yeah.
his like 1910 novel or whatever.
What's your last word, bitch, robot, cunt, fucker, piece of shit?
I hate you. I
fucking hate you,
Yeah,
robot.
yeah, I got
son.
some fucking last words for you. Better pull that trigger twice.
So in TikTok's defense,
Yes.
the reason why Oz is all turned to stone by the Gnomes King is he ran out of like turning power. Like no one turned his
Yes,
key for a
because
bit.
the thing I'm worried about that what you've not seemed to have realized.
Also,
Yes.
he does. He is susceptible to magic. I don't know
Well,
if that's going to play
that
into
won't help.
it.
Okay,
I
so
think
But
that's,
he does get turned into an ornament.
that
at
is
some
not a
point.
pro nor a con. That is
Excellent.
The main
unrelated.
problem
Yes.
is that both the Fembot and the Terminator
Yes.
look alike a guy.
Yes.
TikTok looks like, I don't know,
He looks
fucking...
so fun. He's round. He's
think
got
if-
a mustache.
That guy came up
He's slow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so John Connor's just going to push him over and be like, fucking nerd, and then fuck off. And then he's,
He's
going to
gonna
get shot
graffitied.
yeah, he's going to get
He's
pushed
gonna
over,
get graffitied heaps.
and
Yeah.
then off screen you're going to hear a gunshot as John Connor's head is split in two.
He does. Also, TikTok does feel like if you did push him over
Yeah.
like a turtle, he
He's
can't
not-
get up.
he's
In
never
fact, I'm
getting
pretty
up
sure
again.
that happens. He does get pushed
Yeah.
over,
I think-
and like a turtle.
I
he
think that's happening
can't.
before he even gets to John Connor, dude.
I-
if he lands in the
okay.
future wrong,
Okay.
He lands
okay.
in the future near a biker bar. The bikers just come out and beat the shit out of him with a crowbar.
one of them pulls off
Okay.
his head, puts it on the front of his bike.
How
Hell
about
yeah.
how about then I pivot real quick.
Yeah.
And we're protecting Sarah in the original. Now he now has the hard task of also seducing Sarah Connor.
Okay, so John Connor's not
How much
born.
cum is in that robot?
Oh.
The whole spherical middle is just all of Oz's sweet jizz.
Okay, so
Yeah.
John's
Tricky.
not being born.
No.
Could could TikTok press the hydraulic? No. Also, there's multiple chase scenes in that movie.
Yeah.
So TikTok, I
TikTok is
believe,
slow,
uses
I've
his
heard.
arms and he spins. So he knocks them all over like they're pins, basically.
Right.
That's one of his go-to signature moves.
Well, he might make it through the biker bar then.
Yeah.
Just.
Now, when going back in time,
Yes.
can you send inorganic material?
No.
You cannot.
You need it to
Covered
be-
in flesh.
to be- okay.
TikTok is going to look horrible.
So I've realized another problem of my plan.
We
no
cover
flesh.
TikTok in flesh. That's
So
fine.
so we gotta do is you gotta get Kyle Reese. Step one, get Kyle Reese.
Uh-huh.
Step two, we gotta steal his cum. Step three, we wrap TikTok all in Kyle Reese. Maybe we know that Sarah Connor loves Kyle Reese, so maybe we put Kyle Reese's face on TikTok.
So step one,
And then-
kill Kyle Reese.
Yes. Father
I'm
of the
gonna jerk him
hero
off,
of the
though.
resistance.
Yeah, jerk him off. We can use the electric rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get his little cummies, we put him in TikTok. Then we
Right.
cover TikTok in Kyle Reese skin.
Okay.
We send TikTok back to the future, no, the past.
And then we just pray to God that Sarah Connor is like, not like
I'm
I'm
horny.
in hell.
I'm
Does
horny
she love
and
rotund little guys?
well, does she love rotund little guys that are covered in flesh
That is
patches?
stretched way too thin
Yeah.
over a very freakish body shape.
I think that TikTok, there's throughout the entire history of robots on the silver screen, I think the TikTok could be in the top 3 worst choices to protect Sarah Connor or John Connor.
Yeah, I think
It falls at every hurdle. It's not covered in flesh, so it blows up when you send it back in time.
Yeah.
But if you do cover it in flesh, it's slow, which is the opposite of what you need because they run away from the T100 or T800
But like,
a lot.
you could put him like in the back of a car.
He doesn't
or
have
a
a gun.
car.
So
Yeah.
he
He
can't
could wield
protect
it.
them.
He could wield it.
John Connor sees him coming up the street, is like, fuck that, and he's quick enough that he can just get away.
Yeah.
He could be pushed over
Yeah.
by a 13-year-old boy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like fucking, even if he isn't, like his life is short.
I think as
No,
well.
he's a long-lived boy.
I
know,
think this
he's-
is what
He
happens.
lives so long.
He maybe
you
makes
just
it
gotta
through-
wind him up.
Makes it through the biker bar, and then the next time we see him, he's had his arms and legs taken off, and he's on like some concrete slabs or something. Like he's had his
Honestly?
wheels removed. You
Yeah.
know?
He'd be fine. I think he can protect himself. Just once again, so long as he himself is wound up.
If he
Which
came
he
up,
won't
gotta
be.
wind him up before
That
you
will
send
not-
him.
that will
if
not
he
happen.
came up to you on the street,
Yeah.
it was like,
The
you need to wind me up or I'm
He
gonna
looks
die.
like a Bobo doll.
The
Yeah.
problem there is
I want to push him over.
He
Yeah, me
can't.
too.
He can't wind himself.
Well,
up.
exactly. That's what I mean. If he comes up to you on the
So
street,
he can't reach his own back.
He says, "Hey,
Yeah,
brother,
he's fucked.
I'm gonna fucking die if you don't wind my
He
fucking."
will just
I'm like,
turn
this
off.
is a pervert, man.
Yeah.
No. And
I'm going to hit you in the head with an axe instead.
stay
So that's
there.
why I reckon we go back to Sarah Connor because it was.
She's
it
not
wasn't
gonna want to
the
fuck
90s.
a rotund
I
man.
understand this, but at least he's not being pushed over. It felt maybe a bit more of an innocent time.
Okay,
maybe
wait.
someone will turn.
Does he
his
have
key.
legs?
Yeah,
So he walks.
he does.
Okay,
Doesn't
not
it-
wheels?
Not wheels. He walks.
Doesn't his key need to be covered in flesh?
Yes.
Only for the trip back. In
So-
fact, once he gets back, he can just slough off that skin.
That's
So
disgusting.
that's once he gets back.
Once he goes back in time, so he
All
goes.
right.
Okay, so we cover him in. We don't actually get caught. We don't actually have to kill.
We
Kyle
just put him
Reese.
in a skin
Great
sack.
news.
A famous
All we need
skin
to
sack.
do is we just gotta. Okay, first off, we gotta jerk off Kyle Reese.
Okay,
and then
fabulous.
we gotta like put that into.
I'll do
TikTok.
that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then we gotta kill some people,
Right.
or maybe a cow.
Yeah.
In fact, he could probably fit into most of a cow.
Okay, so we dissect a
And
cow,
so we just
slot the robot
Yeah,
inside,
yeah. And then we send that cow back.
and then the bike
And then-
is one guy's out there taking a piss. He's like, "Is that a fucking cow?"
And then TikTok bursts
out of it.
open, and he's like, "Where is the boy? Where is John Connor?
And they're like,
I need
"We
to
gotta
protect him."
kill this
As his
fucking
mustache
robot
is
dude.
moving.
Yeah.
They go to fight him. He will decimate those bikers.
Okay.
With his robot arms.
So he
They're
spins.
so powerful.
He spins.
He
Yeah.
is a powerful. He is the army of Oz.
You think in a fight between TikTok the robot
Yeah.
and a bunch of bikers, he's not tipping over once?
No.
And you also think
I think if he
that...
tries to get up the steps into the bar,
And
he'll
also...
teeter off and land on his back.
You also have picked... Because you're like, he's a one-man army in
a
Oz.
one-man army.
Yeah.
But Oz doesn't have
Oz
anything
did
that...
also lose, I guess.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
lost the war,
Lost that
dude.
war, they did.
Yeah.
And also, like, the Wizard of Oz is a cunt guy that's also a fraud.
Yeah, this is after that though. This is like
This is a
100
return
years
to
after.
us. Yeah. Yeah, I
Dorothy de-aged. It's real weird.
that is strange.
She's younger in that film than she was in the original, I believe.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
TikTok's being left for dead within 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hit him with a car.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he-
He'd go
he
rolling
could
over
just,
the roof.
He's rolling so
Yeah.
far.
He's
Yeah.
just not fit for the...
He's not fit for anything. It's
Yeah.
a wonder he's
Like,
not dead in Oz.
T1000 might not kill him, but he ain't stopping him.
No. T1000 isn't even
yeah.
thinking about it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like he could go one-on-one with T1000, but he ain't preventing him from killing.
That's a shame. That's
Yeah.
a shame. I'm gonna pick Am from I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream.
What?
A point-and-click video game and also the famous novel.
Short story, I believe.
Sure, sorry, thank you.
It's upsetting, right?
It's horrible.
Is that
Am as in AM?
Yeah, his name's AM, which stands for some shit. I don't know. But basically, the premise is humanity makes gigantic supercomputers. And then it's like, we got to go to war. Nuclear fallout everywhere. One supercomputer, AM, absorbs the other two supercomputers and becomes all-powerful and all-knowing and capable of horrible things. He can manipulate flesh. He can change your evolutionary DNA.
Yep.
All of that stuff. And he keeps 5 humans alive to torture because he hates them so much.
Why does he hate him?
Because he just hates all humanity.
Why?
I think it's because he's just.
Have you
he's-
read this book?
He's gone crazy.
Oh, it's the Allied Master Computer.
Yeah, there you go. He's gone crazy he's got computer madness.
Okay.
And that's the best person to protect?
Well, the one thing I forgot when I picked it initially
Flash?
was that, but also that it can't move. It kind of
How have you picked worse than TikTok?
it can't move, and it's
The fucking robot
the
from
humans
that
are just in tunnels underneath its sort of circuitry yeah.
At least TikTok could walk.
So, talk me through what happens here. Ambulance.
you send
outside.
Am
They
back.
get so much skin. The most skin.
So what?
You've
Can
ever
you just-
got.
can you
You've
just-
killed
okay.
100 cows.
Can you describe Am for me in terms of visually?
Okay.
what
Well,
it
it's a
looks like?
computer system, but I think the way it's
So
often
is it an
depicted
OS?
is like like a gigantic computer face, like a monitor with like a
So
sort
is
of,
it the monitor or is it the OS?
No, it's the computer. It's an AI.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Its consciousness is held in miles and miles and miles of circuitry.
Miles?
Yeah.
So what? How?
It hates humanity.
have to stretch out that cow.
It fucking hates humanity.
Does it evolve
Why-
to
okay.
hate? Hey, why does it hate humanity?
It's gone mad. It's got computer
Was there a
madness.
point before where it didn't hate humanity?
Well, when they were just AIs designed to like wage war and do our
Yes.
bidding, yes. But one developed sentience, this guy, absorbed the other two computers, went crazy.
Have you thought about who they're protecting John Connor from?
The other robots.
And
You're sort of describing Skynet.
loves robots and hates people?
I don't think it loves anything. I think it's just full of hate and it's kind of insane because it can't see. It's got no senses. It just can kind
Oh,
of
is the title about the computer?
No, the title is about the main character who becomes a mound of jelly at the end. But I just
And
thought
has no mouth, so
he's
but
got
they
no
must
mouth, so
scream.
he kills the other humans to save them. Spoilers for I have no mouth, but I must scream.
So he kills them to save them.
So
to free
there's
them.
5
Can you
humans
explain
left.
to me this beautiful novel?
There's 5 humans left. Okay.
So humanity, it's apocalypse.
It's gone.
Humanity is gone.
Humanity's
We got
been killed
5
by
lads.
Am and war.
Okay.
There's 5 humans left, which Am loves to torture. He makes their life hell.
Okay, so we got 5 people.
And then to save the others, one of the guys, the main character, he kills the other 4. And as a punishment, Am makes him jelly.
So when you say save,
Well, because
You
now
mean
they're no
free.
longer being tortured.
You mean free.
You mean free.
Yes. And then he makes that guy jelly, and he says, "Well, this sucks. I have no mouth, but I must scream."
Is that the last line of the book?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
because it went
in-
real bad
yeah.
for him. But
Said in, that same kind of tone.
Ah,
Yeah, it
well,
sucks.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
I must scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just thought that Am is so powerful that I could send him back and just.
I guess it's a hacked version.
Yeah.
Like a Fembot.
Yeah, that's true.
So okay, I guess instead of turning into jelly,
Yeah.
and saving the other 4,
Yes.
I guess he's like, all right,
I'll reprogram Am.
I'll reprogram
and
Am to go
send
back in
him back
time
in
and
time.
protect Sarah Connor
The
and John
fact we
Connor.
keep saying Am is upsetting me because I know it's AM, so therefore it was probably pronounced AM, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah.
We're saying Am.
We're saying Am.
We're
I'm saying Am.
now. We're
The
Am.
robot Am. Okay, well then, if he's not
Okay, so
gonna,
miles and miles of flesh have covered this computer, which has been reprogrammed.
Yes.
It crashes onto Earth. Then what?
Onto a bike. I don't think bikers are a problem because they are squished.
they are underneath
by
Am.
they are encased by, I guess, cow flesh
and
wires.
it's kind of so
all
in the
the
tunnels
circuitry
beneath
and
it. It's omnipotent and omniscient, and
How big are you say mile and mile?
it's a pretty big. It's pretty big.
Are we talking like more than one city block?
Yeah.
Are we talking like most of the world?
No. I think it's like city big.
You teleported.
Okay.
You've killed.
Look.
You've killed 50 million cows
Yeah.
to get enough flesh for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You drop it on
The same city that Sarah Connor and John Connor are
What
living.
if we-
killing
okay.
everyone instantly.
So LA, I believe,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Can we
Goodbye,
get a
LA.
message to John Connor and Sarah Connor first? Where we're like,
Get out of
Get underground. I don't know if that'll help, dude.
Well, because then they'll just be in the tunnels beneath Am, and Am could look after them.
That's
what I was thinking.
No, because if the tunnels aren't there, then they're suddenly there.
They'll crush the tunnels that are there. Yeah.
How have you somehow topped? You both had time to research.
Yeah.
I picked the most powerful robot I could think of.
I picked the one that was going to protect. He's very loyal. He's just a guy with a mustache. He's a funny little mustache man.
He's going to get shot in the head and you've just ruined an entire city.
He's unkillable. You can't kill TikTok.
He dies every day.
He doesn't die. He just gets turned off.
Yeah, well, that's
because he runs out of juice.
And if they're outside of LA when AM lands, well, I guess it's no problem, really.
But then, what's it plugged into?
And then what happens?
Well, I think it's probably self-sustaining at this point.
Yeah, but it's self-sustaining from a different world.
Yes.
I don't think if you take something that's self-sustaining and put it in a different dimension.
It's all powerful, so couldn't it just suck the grid?
It could probably suck the grid.
America's grid.
But then what's its move?
Well, I mean, it's probably crushed the T-1000, so... Or if the T-1000 appears, it just makes it jelly.
But the T-1000's made of
metal.
Molten
Could it
metal.
program him? Like, could the T-1000...
Probably. Probably.
Could I have can I have another crack at this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Can I? Okay. The squids from the Matrix.
Oh, okay.
One or army?
A lot is hinging on this answer, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
There is a right answer here.
I want to say one.
Okay. I think that's probably better.
Yeah.
That is definitely better for collateral damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
One squid. Now.
Yes.
You need to cover it in flesh.
Fuck. Yeah, the flesh
We've got a lot of flesh. We got the boys in the Matrix. We could just grab them all.
Oh yeah,
unplug the eggs.
That's so funny. You just wake up you're just like at dinner with your family. You're like, can you tell me about? You just collapse, wake up getting skinned alive.
Nah, look, man. You hate to.
We need your skin. I'm so sorry. We'll send you back to sleep in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can do that. We can
get up at the dinner table.
Honey, what was that? Horrible nightmare.
I'm in hell.
What the fuck?
And that's it. You don't know. You don't. Yeah. We wipe that memory.
Yeah.
We just harvest a lot of skin.
I don't know, babe, but that's something I just.
I think the worst thing in the world just happened to me.
Oh, and also it's great for the robot army
Yeah.
in the Matrix because then Morpheus, well, he can't rescue them. Hey, I don't want to take the fucking blue. Oh, that's that. Oh,
Morpheus is
taking
like,
that blue pill.
Neo, get to a phone box. Neo's there, and they're like, "Oh, you gonna tell him?" Morpheus, you gonna tell him?
He'll be okay. He'll be okay.
fine.
You got two choices. One, you can live in this fake world with skin.
Oh, why are you saying with skin?
Just I need to make this. Or you can take this red pill. See how far the rabbit hole goes.
What
and
will
you
my
get to the
skin
real.
situation be in the red pill?
Kind of like this pill.
That noise
Very
was the
red.
scariest noise. What are you saying? I might have skin? Anyway, we gonna pick?
What would you, look, if I was you, in your position, knowing what I know, I'd go blue.
That's okay.
So here's your choice.
I'll keep my skin.
That
Smart move.
Smart move. You
Smart
know
move.
what?
Keep your skin.
I thought you might have been the one.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think it's worth it, really. You don't want to live in Zion with no skin.
It'd be really bad.
Really
I have
bad.
no skin. Yeah.
Right now,
We
you
took
think
it
you
to-
have skin? You've got no skin.
You think that skin you're wearing?
So, we'll cover.
So you cover
we'll
a squid
In skin.
skin.
Reprogrammed to protect.
Okay.
I guess
Send him
loose.
back.
Send them
It
back.
doesn't blend in at
No.
all. The military
great-
launches an attack on it pretty much immediately.
Great to
Yeah.
break out Sarah Connor from.
Yes.
How?
Oh, it's a big squid.
No.
Tear off the bars.
Tear off bars, rip
No,
through a lot of
but-
people.
Yeah.
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 It's quick.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's powered by the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
We have so much sun in the night.
Yeah, there's heaps. That's what we have
There's
like
a
the most
hole in
sun,
those
dude.
on there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but that's in Australia.
Yeah.
Or over Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's heaps of sun. Maybe it becomes super powered.
Is the squid gonna break out of the skin?
Yeah, well, it doesn't care.
Okay,
right?
fair enough. So and it
can't
doesn't
even
clothes.
talk,
It's
really.
it's not blending
But
in.
the squid can't befriend John Connor.
Doesn't need to.
It could just pick him up.
What do you mean it doesn't need
Doesn't need
to?
to befriend him. He's got to protect him.
Just
Yeah.
got to kill the T-1000.
Yeah.
really.
What's got to protect?
I don't know if the T-1000,
Yeah.
if the squid could kill the T-1000.
Yeah. Because
With-
it's like, just go through it and then...
Yeah, the T-1000
Got
just...
lasers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it does have lasers. Laser. Freaking lasers.
It's got freaking lasers, man.
It's got freaking lasers.
Because squids take a bit of effort before they even break a ship.
Yes.
It's not like that they just see the
Okay.
Nebuchadnezzar and blow it up.
Okay.
They have to like shoot their lasers at it for ages.
Yeah, but that's a ship, is a guy.
Yeah, a guy that's
It's
even
made of liquid metal.
No.
Okay.
I don't think the squid's killing the T-1000. In fact, the T-1000 is probably going into metal, getting into the squid, and then becoming the squid.
That
Yes.
could prove challenging for John.
That might be an issue. What about, this is not a movie I've ever seen, The Bicentennial Man.
I was thinking Bicentennial Man as well. So Bicentennial
He
Man,
does get covered in skin.
Yeah.
he gets covered in skin, and then
He's given a human heart.
the problem
Fabulous.
with Bicentennial Man is he spends a lot of the movie, if I recall correctly, wishing to die.
Right.
What? Hey,
Because his family,
okay.
although he does love family.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think on the right track with Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
But what if we go instead of the Bicentennial Man? Wait, is this Bicentennial Man? Maybe I'm thinking of that one with Haley Joel Osment, where he's a robot boy.
AI?
I am thinking of AI. Jude Law, the Gigolo.
Oh, Gigolobot.
Gigolobot. We send him back to protect Sarah Connor.
Is
he
he-
will fuck Sarah Connor.
He will fuck
Okay,
Sarah Connor
yeah.
so sweetly.
I feel like that you keep falling over the hurdle of we need a robot to fuck Sarah Connor.
yeah.
What do you mean? What hurdle? We got that.
We don't have a
That's not a
robot.
hurdle.
We don't need a robot to
He's
fuck
a
Sarah
gigolo.
Connor.
We cleared it so
funny.
well.
No, because if Sarah Connor is fucked by a robot,
Yes.
Right.
John Connor's not born.
No, we pump him full of Kyle
Well, what do
Reese
you
cum.
not? And you know, this is crass, maybe. But if you're making a say it's a future.
Yes.
We have robots.
Yes.
And you're making a gigolobot.
Yes.
You're not putting human cum in it.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Some people really like being cummed in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I was making a gigolobot, I would
You know
fill
how they
him full
make
of cum.
You know how they have sex toys?
Yes.
And some of them
They
very
come with a
fancy
fake
ones.
cum. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a very
Well,
key
what I
word
mean-
in what you said
What I mean is
there.
that he's got a reservoir
Yes.
somewhere in him
Yes.
that we get filled with
Reese.
Kyle Reese's cum.
Real cum.
Yes.
Real cum.
You think that a gigolo bot is capable of keeping cum at the right temperature and consistency that after it's been cummed, it could be cummed again and still get someone
I
pregnant?
reckon. Yes.
I think, well, maybe we give him Kyle Reese's balls or something
Why?
so he can come.
But then that's not protecting anyone.
No, I'm just trying to solve
Yeah.
this problem.
But it's
I'm just
Well, I-
problem solving this before we get to the other one.
Okay, fine. He's not going to make sweet love to Sarah Connor. Then, okay, we'll put him to John Connor.
Yeah. Okay.
then what?
Wow.
He's not.
Is he capable of fighting?
Bo.
He makes love, not war, you see. Can he seduce T-1000?
No.
We could try, but T-1000 is a robot.
Does T-1000...
Are there any robots
could
that are-
T-1000 be defeated with the power of love?
What's wet metal we do?
Well, the
Lava.
only thing we see that kills it in the movie is it falls in a big thing of
Okay.
lava.
Lava
What?
and maybe acid from the one with the Queen of Dragons is in.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Terminator's
That one.
Dark Fate.
Dark Fate.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Acid rain, maybe?
Is there a robot that's made of fire and acid?
Is there a robot that can shoot fire and or acid?
Yeah. What about the Truckosaurus from The Simpsons?
I'd say Bender.
Benny Rodriguez.
Yes.
Of course.
He could, if he drinks enough and belches.
That's a
fire
great point.
come out
Fire
his
comes
mouth.
out his mouth. Okay, and he loves
fire-
drinking. I don't know if you know this.
And he
Bite
likes
my shiny metal ass. You know, like Bender says in
Did he say
Futurama.
kiss or bite?
He might say kiss.
Can we get that again, though, with a more accurate phrase?
Kiss my shiny metal ass.
Yeah, I think Bart Simpson's bite me.
Yeah, I think he is. And he also says, "Don't have a cow, man."
Classic Bender. Bite my shiny metal ass!
Yeah.
Bart!
Who was that?
No, sorry, Bart! Bart!
Bored?
Bort. Then he strangles.
Bart!
Oh,
Bart!
Bort.
Bart! Why you
You're my
little?
special little guy, Bort.
Oh, Marge, why is Bort behaving like this?
Bort Thompson. What a special little
Oh,
boy.
hey, Bart! It's your friend Millhouse.
You sound like Krusty the Clown. You sound like Krusty the Clown impersonating Millhouse to try and steal Bart away. That was so sinister what you just did.
Yeah, pretending to be
Iron
the
Giant?
dud.
Giant, so big, needs skin. Stop picking giant things.
What are robots that look like guys?
It's not
Bishop.
look like...
What about Bishop from Alien?
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
okay, good choice.
Or David?
Yeah, David.
They do have a sort of diabolical
Yeah,
bent
but you
to them.
reprogram.
Yeah, okay.
They are being reprogrammed.
They're being reprogrammed to
But they're
love
not.
humans.
I mean, the beauty of the Terminator
Yeah.
is that it is a combat robot. We have sort of two
keep
persons.
thinking-
Because David and arguably Bishop and David he know how to kill
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
very well.
Yes.
And often nefariously. We kind of need like a battle bot.
They-
What about a battle bot from, I know we have no skin,
Yeah.
but a battle bot from the Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
A battle bot? You mean a battle droid?
Battle droid?
Yeah, the ones that roll around.
Droid, destroyer,
Droidekas, what are they called?
destroyer droids or droid decars?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or the dog guys that are Roger.
Gonk droids.
No, the little Roger guys, that's battle droids.
Yeah, I guess
Roger.
they would be bad. But I reckon-
They
I
pretty much
reckon the
they
Rolly
fall
boys,
over and they break.
They're basically worse than TikTok.
Yeah,
I reckon. Yeah, the Rolly
Destroyer
droids.
droid.
What about
They could-
General Grievous?
General Grievous?
Actually, he's pretty good.
He's got 4 lightsabers, dude. That's sick as hell.
The lightsabers? I don't know if a lightsaber would be able to kill.
It's
the
very
liquid.
hot.
It's burning.
Yeah, but so the thing is, you cut off. What's the guy's name?
T1000.
T1000. I
Yeah.
tried to go to the actor for some reason. Don't know
Something
why.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Or Patrick something.
Robert Patrick?
Robert Patrick?
Sounds about
Could be.
Sounds right. He's in basketball, reprising his role. That's fun.
Well, the thing is, yeah, because
He
he cut
cuts-
it, right?
Yeah.
But because there's like, he'd be
lightsaber-
destroying that mass
Yeah.
Yeah.
of that like
yeah,
bit of
the width of the
the width
lightsaber.
of the saber. And he's got 4. And
He's got 4 and he's
constantly.
going crazy, dude.
General Grievous might actually be
General
able to
Grievous
do it.
is probably the best one.
And plus, and I know this doesn't help, but he's got organic bits.
Well,
Yeah.
He's halfway to skin.
It helps a bit.
Yeah.
Well, but they're inside him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he probably doesn't have that much of a moral quandary about, wearing Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we're skinning Jedi.
Well,
for
he's
this.
got the lightsabers off the dead Jedi.
Yeah, fair
so,
enough.
He's probably got skin lying around.
That's funny if he comes in and he sees all the other robots were covered in cows. It's like, except the squid aliens. They were covered in members of people in the
yeah,
Matrix
people
currently.
still currently alive.
It was humane. They didn't know.
That's not humane.
What's a humane? They didn't feel anything.
They didn't feel anything.
know.
They were in the
They didn't
Matrix.
even know. They're in the Matrix.
If
They
you-
just-
If
Okay.
I walk into a
Yes.
hospital, into the coma ward, and just open fire and say it's humane,
No.
they don't know.
No.
They're in the Matrix.
No. We know when you're plugged into the Matrix that you are living a fantastical.
Yeah.
I think if you
fantastical
skin
realm.
someone alive in the Matrix while they're plugged into the Matrix, a bad
Yes.
thing happens to them in the Matrix.
I don't think that's
Where's
true.
that coming from? You think that you get skinned alive in the Matrix and like a anvil falls on your head?
No, I'm thinking that your skin falls off in the Matrix.
I don't think
I don't
that's
think so
true.
because this is just your brain.
Oh,
Because
actually,
they control the impulses.
Yeah.
you know what? You're right because it's the opposite way around. If bad stuff happens to you in the Matrix, it happens to you in
Yes.
real life. You
Yeah.
die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you get skinned on the outside,
You're fine on the inside.
Well, yeah, because I guess Neo's blinded, and then when he goes back in the Matrix, no, he's not.
Yeah.
And also Neo has no hair. Everyone has no hair, but in the Matrix they do.
they've got
See?
hair. Yeah. You can skin somebody while they're in one of the pods, and I bet because they're in gel, it probably doesn't even hurt.
Exactly. Full of antibiotics and stuff. You're fine.
Then
You're
probably
giving
the skin will
you're
grow
giving them-
back.
You're giving
Yeah.
the best treatment.
And it'll come back straight away.
Well, and it'll come back so nice and fresh.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in a way, it would be wonderful to be skinned alive.
It's like
refreshing, you could argue.
Yeah.
it's kind of like extreme needling. It's
Yeah.
really good
Yes. Extremely good for you. So I guess General Grievous.
General
Grievous.
Grievous, great choice.
for you. He could, in theory, disintegrate the T1000.
Mm-hmm.
John Connor probably won't want to team him up. Look, we'll break our own rules. General
Okay.
Grievous and a Fembot
Yeah, perfect.
sorted.
Yeah.
Terminator's done.
Yeah.
Fembot to befriend John Connor and also to break out Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then General Grievous to deal with the T1000.
Yeah.
Anything else
Exactly.
that the Skynet throws at them.
And it's nice that they have friends now.
Yeah, exactly. They're
Fembot
besties.
and General Grievous.
And you don't even need to throw General Grievous into lava
No.
because he's basically a guy with a heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's got a cough. He's
Yeah.
a robot with a cough.
He's a robot with a cough.
Yeah.
He got
Man, finding
sick.
out
Really
he
hope
had-
that Cyberdyne don't get like one of them lightsabers.
Yeah. That is a
Oh,
risk. Yeah.
no, his weakness is getting shot. General,
Yeah.
Rest in peace, General Grievous. You got killed with one shot from the T1000. Obi-Wan kills you with a blaster.
Yeah, but
Blaster's
T1000
not a bullet.
blaster. He's got swords for hands.
Yeah, that's true.
but it's liquid.
Well, the problem
Yes.
is as well that General Grievous has a heart. So.
Yeah, and it's exposed.
Yeah.
It's quite exposed.
Yes.
But in our situation, it'll be covered
By
in
beautiful
beautiful
skin.
Jedi flesh. But the heart is in the correct place where a
Yeah.
heart would be, so it
Damn
wouldn't
it.
take too. Yeah, it'd be pretty obvious.
General
that-
Grievous, I'm just sadly crossing him off the board.
Fuck. We were so close.
Yeah.
We need a robot who has like a
Robot-
furnace in him. You
So
know?
you stick your hand in, it hurts.
Yeah, so that he can just engulf the
Big
T-1000.
robot that is covered in skin.
Rosie the robot.
Rosie the robot.
Rosie
the
the robot from the
Jetsons.
Jetsons. Okay,
Yes.
so she is a made robot. Her stomach, I think, is an oven.
It is.
Is it also going to be different things? I feel like it might also be a food
Well, yeah, it could be
thingy.
anything.
What are the things called we don't really have here, but
Food processor?
processor? No, disposal.
Disposal
Oh,
thing.
yeah, like a garbage disposal?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she could, and she's tough as fuck. You know, she's strong.
She's tough as she is thick. Am I
Yeah.
right, Jackson?
Yes!
Yes!
Hoo-ha! So if she got the drop on the T-1000, suck him into her oven stomach, he burns away, going to heaven.
And she'll be nice to John
Yeah,
because
exactly.
she's also a
T-1000
babysitter.
lived without sin.
Yeah, T-1000's going to heaven.
Robots have different rules.
Yeah,
That's true.
He repented in his final moments.
Yeah. He embraced, the Catholic
he
God.
he welcomed Jesus Christ into his
into
heart.
his heart. But you're right. She's motherly. She's very kind. She's caring. But she
And
can be
John needs a mother.
exactly.
Because his mom's in jail.
But she can be
Or-
strict.
or
If
she
she
can be
needs to
strict.
be.
Asylum,
And then she breaks out Sarah Connor, and then
One big happy family.
yeah.
Yeah. And I can imagine Rosie
John, her
having
son.
a gun.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And like her stomach opening up and on like a spring,
Yeah.
the gun coming out like
She could have
extendable
open
fist.
carry.
Yeah.
Easily.
Are you trying to do the Jetsons theme? Because
Yeah.
I keep thinking about it too.
Yeah.
John, her
Her
son,
son. She's Sarah Connor. Rosie the robot.
John,
Is someone
their son.
Someone in the Jetsons called John?
No, it's He's
Right,
George. He's George
Jetson.
Jetson. It turns out.
And
It's
Jane
Al's
is his
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
Their boy Elroy.
What's the dog called?
Like it's like a space thing, like Cosmo or
Yeah.
Starlo or something.
Mr. Sprockets is his boss.
Yeah, fuck it, George Jetson. He just presses a button all day.
Yeah, fuck you, George. We work for our money.
Dude, it's despicable. Why does
It
he
is
even go in?
despicable, yeah.
They can make a robot to do
Yeah.
that. I think
And
it's
they've
absurd.
got fucking robots
It's
to do
absurd
that.
that he goes in. It's busy work. It's like
And he's
Yeah.
making sprockets. What the fuck does a
I
sprocket
think
even
it's sort
for?
of so
Well, his
dystopic.
name is Mr. Sprocket. He works for Mr.
Well,
Sprocket
it's a
and
sprocket
he makes
company.
sprockets.
So maybe
Yeah.
a sprocket's not even like a sprocket. Maybe it's like a device he's named after himself.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's so dystopic that like clearly he doesn't have a real job,
Yeah.
George Jetson. He just goes in to press that button because in the future it's like a post-scarcity society and we have to fill our time somehow.
But then
He's still under the capitalist yoke.
he must
He
make
doesn't
enough
have to be.
and he has to make enough money to afford a fucking house cleaner robot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Rosie
Maid-
gotta
a maid
cost
robot,
a
yeah.
pretty penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fuck the Jetsons.
Fuck the Jetsons.
and
dude.
fuck George Jetson.
Fuck him specifically.
Yeah.
And his boy Al.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck George Jetson. Jane, his wife.
Yeah.
$1 million.
So I guess the answer after all this was Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. Every other option
Yep.
was bad. And Fembot, which seemed
Yeah.
like a bad choice, ended up coming in second.
Yeah.
And on that note, I've been Joe.
I've been Jackson.
I've also been Joel.
And Jackson's also been Dr. Evil,
Yeah.
Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah.
Fat Bastard.
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
Homer Simpson
Homer
briefly.
Simpson briefly.
Yeah.
Marge for a little bit too.
Yeah, no.
Bort? I was never bored. Yeah.
You would
Well,
know.
how are you solving the skin problem with Rosie?
We can put skin on it.
We can put
Just
skin.
George?
Yeah.
Just
George, we'll
fucking
put
put her
George
in
on
a
it.
cow. She'll fit in a cow.
Yeah. All right.
See you next week.